Sup guys, Movie Junkie for Life here. And you're probably wondering what the hell am I doing wearing a baseball cap indoors or a trucker cap. And it's because this is now my newest favorite thing in the world and I'm never taking it off again. I got this guys from Nerd Block, Horror Block, July. And if you check it out, I don't know if you guys seeing it properly. It says Camp Crystal Lake. And it says Jason lives underneath here. I'm a huge Friday the 13th fan. So I'm like, this alone, even the entire box was awesome. I'm going to post it up a little later. But this alone, I'm so in love with it. I'm never taking it off. Ever again. Anyway, guys, let's talk about Sausage Party, written by Seth Rogen. Sorry, I'm going crazy over my hat. Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg. These are the guys who are behind This Is the End. They're actually behind Preacher 2, that's showing on television right now. And I have to realize I might have to take off the hat. It's putting a shadow on my face. Anyway, these are the guys behind these comedies like This Is the End. And of course, they bring along all their friends. We have James Franco. We have Jonah Hill, Michael Cera, Bill Hader. The list goes on and on. And we also have some new ones. I don't know Salma Hayek to work with these guys before, but we know she's funny from her role in Grown Up. So here she is as a voice of Teresa del Taco, sorry. And let's get into this story. So, Sausage Party is a movie about a sausage who questions his existence. And basically, we have the food in the grocery thinking that we are gods, right? And they think when they leave the grocery, we take them home to a better place, a wonderful place where we take care of them. And that's not exactly what happens when we take home these guys in the back here. Yes, I usually try to represent something that I'm talking about, and I don't have toy sausages, so no, I don't. So, anyway, guys, this movie is just ridiculous in all the best ways. If your sense of humor has to be, I don't want to say immature, I hate that word, but your sense of humor has to be kind of out there, and you have to really not let certain things get to you if you're going to see Sausage Party. It's an R-rated animated film. It's the first one actually since I think they said since Team America was the last one, and here we have them doing it Pixar style. So it's very Toy Story like, except it's food, and it's food that curse and swear and have sex, and this is as out there as it gets. The entire time I'm watching this movie, I'm like, how much weed did these guys smoke to come up with this concept? And I actually read that Seth Rogen said that we tend to project our emotions onto things. So he said they kind of came up with this concept way back in 2010. What would it be like if your food had emotions? So that's where they came up with the idea for Sausage Party, all the way back in 2010. And I guess they now had the funding they needed to put it together. It's actually beautifully animated. It's really well animated. I did not expect that because the budget, they actually did really well in that the budget was $20 million. And if you know Pixar movies, those things cost like $100 million just to animate, right? So they actually did this with a budget of 20 million, and it looks great. It's clean. Obviously, it's not as detailed as maybe Wall-E or something like that, but the animation here is really good. I would say the last animated movie I saw was Secret Life of Pets, and I would say that it's pretty equal in terms of animation for me, and well, visually for me. But what I was seeing here, I think they did a good job. And what they did, they focused on the characters. So the background is it's not as detailed, but it's still wonderfully shot. And of course, here the props goes to the voice acting. This is like, if you like these guys, if you've liked Pineapple Express, This Is the End, Superbad. If you like their sense of humor, their raunchy, crazy sense of humor, you're gonna really enjoy this movie. It seems ridiculous, but you know what? It actually has a point. This is a movie where the food is basically us. And the questions we ask about God and faith and the things you believe, it's questioned here in that the food is wondering, they're thinking they're going to this happy existence, and maybe it's not like that. And the movie asks questions like, should we really accept everything we've been taught about faith and heaven and hell and all these things? Should we just be accepting these things, or should we question them? And even when we question them, you don't have to be a douche about it. And there is a douche in this movie, voiced by Danny McBride. It's just hilarious. Right? He's definitely a douche. I don't want to give away anything, but it's insane the things they do with these products, these grocery products. But yeah, they do ask and existential questions in this movie. So it's really weird to be watching a movie with talking food, asking questions about, should we really be following God, and we don't know if God actually exists. That's the actual questions in this movie is asking. At the same time, it's very funny. It's hilarious. It's super raunchy. It's definitely not a movie for kids. The final 5 to 7 minutes of this movie is a sex scene. I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys have to see this thing. If you've seen Team America, take that and multiply it by 100, and that's what they expect in the sex scene in Sausage Party. So I really enjoyed this movie, guys. It was entertaining. What I expected, I got even more of. I laughed my ass off. My sense of humor is quite raunchy and crazy. So for me, this was right up my alley. If you're easily offended, this movie might not be for you. I personally know some people who would see this movie and be very offended by it. Me personally, I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was funny. I would definitely watch it again. I would recommend watching this with as large a group of friends, crazy, raunchy friends like yourself, as possible. And I'm gonna give Sausage Movie a 7 out of 10. This was one for the record books. And Seth and these guys, I wish I knew these guys in real life, because I think they would be crazy funny to hang out with. So Sausage Party gets a 7 out of 10. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Until next time, bye bye.